us have tried to keep a relationship going because we have been in love or we have wanted to spend the rest of our lives with a person. However, there are actually many other reasons that you may want to try to save that floundering relationship that you may not have thought of. And with these reasons, you may be able to persuade your partner to help as well.
Study after study has shown that people who are in relationships tend to live longer and be healthier than those that are not in a couple situation. It seems to be an innate biological creation that animals and humans are just physically stronger when they have bonded with another one of their species. In those babies that are not held or nurtured, their growth is stunted and they can even die prematurely.
Again, science has shown that relationships can help to create more positive response into stress and sadness in our lives. When we are in relationships, we can talk about our problems with someone and trust that they will allow us to be honest. In this feeling of safety, we realize that we are not alone and that we can make it through rough patches.
Much like avoiding depression, being in a relationship has been shown to lower the incidence of anxiety, panic attacks, stress, etc. This may be because of the idea that you can discuss your feelings with someone, or you might feel as though you don't have to worry as much when someone else is there to love you.
Maybe it is because you tend to help each other out of tight situations, but those people in relationships tend to have more energy than those who do not. When you are in a relationship, you tend to watch out for each other and let the other know when they are too run down and need to rest. You also influence each other's eating and exercise habits so that you are both feeling as good as the other.
Couples also report that those people in committed relationships are able to enjoy certain activities more than those that are single. Having someone to try new things with and experience new adventures allows you to both be more active and have more vitality in the things that you do. This may be because you both are counting on the other to help you and if anything becomes difficult.
And being in a couple makes you smarter. Studies have shown that relationships and marriages generally allow both partners to feel smarter and score better on intelligence tests. This could be because having a constant source of discussion and intellectual stimulation allows you both to learn to think more clearly.
While a marriage or relationship that is failing and cannot be saved should not be saved just because of children, the truth is that children with parents that work together through problems learn to do the same in their lives. Instead of thinking that they can just bail out of their problems in life, they learn to feel safe in their family because problems are not the end of the world.
Couples also tend to do better financially than those that are single, and that is not just because they are earning twice as much. Those in relationships are better able to plan financial goals and adjust their spending habits to accommodate such long-term goals. Working together for a future allows for better spending choices.
A healthy relationship is much like a healthy tree. When you take the time to nurture it and allow it to grow, it can weather a number of storms. But when you neglect it, it can snap in half. By taking the time to communicate and make sure that smaller problems do not become bigger ones, you can sustain all kinds of storms.
Needless to say, having someone who is always on your team is good enough a reason to keep your relationship healthy. When you have someone who is always rooting for you, life can just seem easier all around. A healthy relationship will provide you with all the support that you could ever need.